do this type of a video than shoot the video and upload it, so we just go live anyway and it goes a lot quicker. I noticed there were some views on the last one that I just did. I deleted it, went way too far and off subject. But anyway, before I get into the main point of the video, the last video that I uploaded yesterday was from the final day of my 2017 deer season Northern Tier. Still not sure if I'm going to gear up and try doing some public land and Southern Tier. It really all depends. If I do, it's going to be during the week, not during the weekend. I really don't feel like getting shot at, and this is not an exaggeration. We have a lot of people, in my opinion, that shouldn't have a firearm until they understand what it is and how it works. And a lot of these people are from New Jersey. Now, I'm not knocking anybody that's from New Jersey. You have educated gun owners all over the place, and there's some people that just aren't educated enough to have the gun in their hands at any certain point, especially when it comes to hunting. And it's happened. So it is what it is. I'm not going to go too much into detail with that. So for the most part, as far as my mind is made up right now, my season is done. Northern Tier has this week and next weekend of late season archer or muzzleloader. Running the trail cam footage from the past week and this past weekend, the activity is almost zero, and none of the big bucks that I've had on camera, except for the 8-point, are still showing up on camera. And there's an issue with the dog, a domesticated dog. It's somebody's pet that has been on our property chasing deer. And I will not shoot an animal that's somebody's pet because of a fucked-hearted owner. And I'll leave that at that. So, going into the reason for this video, I get a lot of us conceal carry for our own personal protection while we're out and about, our daily lives, or grocery shopping, running the bank, whatever the reason. It is what it is. It's a constitutional right. You shouldn't have to give a reason why you do it. But going into hunting, I like to have a handgun with me when I'm hunting. However, for the sake of living in New York, you cannot have a firearm on your person or in your possession during archery season. It is what it is. I'm not going to go into the politics of that. However, during regular season, you can carry. So, my one choice is my 1911. And I have a Safariland paddle holster, as well as an Uncle Mike's belt holster. Big and bulky for the most part. When you're hunting, I mean, fall system, safety harness, whatever you want to call it. I have yet to find a safety vest that works with a sidearm, be it the paddle holster or for the next gun that comes out 95% of the time with me is, for the safety freaks out there, my Ruger GP100 and 357 mag. And stop knocking it over. That would be a Tika from the last video. He likes to sniff the bullets. Love, love, love this revolver. All stainless, and I did add the fire dot front sight on it. In my opinion, a hell of a lot brighter than Hi-Vis. Hi-Vis lately seems to just be a high, bright colored piece of plastic instead of fiber optic like they used to be. But it is what it is. And in the 357, I carry the Barnes 140 grain bullets. I've seen a few test videos on YouTube done with that round, and they've been using a snub nose, 1.5 inch, 1.25 inch length revolver, but they wanted to see if it was good enough for personal protection. At 20 feet out of a snub nose revolver, it's ripping through 4 layers of denim, 24 inches of ballistics gel, excuse me, and almost going through the plywood that was set up behind the gel. Can't remember the humidity or the temperature of the blocks. Obviously that has a lot to do with how realistic that bullet's going to perform, but from 20 feet away out of a snub nose, for that bullet to rip through the denim, not get clogged, go through 24 inches of calibrated ballistics gel, and almost punch through an inch sheet of plywood, I know I'm going to have more energy, more velocity out of a 4 1/4 inch barrel. That's just simple facts. The longer the barrel, the more velocity that you're going to get, and the more accurate it's going to be. But anyway, I digress. So, with my 357, I have just a simple nylon Uncle Mike's. It's a size 2. I can't remember the actual part number for this holster, but it does fit nice and snug, and it's the belt holster. But again, with the safety system, fall harness, whatever you want to call it, I have a Hunter specialty system, or Hunter safety system, and it's their ultra light weight, if you will, where it's got the reinforced webbing for the sides, and then the two 2-inch shoulder straps that come over that are camo, and then it's got your torso buckle in the front. I have not found any way to carry either the 45 or the 357 on my side, on my hip, when I'm wearing the safety harness. So if I'm in my stand, I have to have, one of the bags that I take hunting, if I'm in my stand, and that'll have, water, snacks, and one of my handguns. And that is on a gear holder right next to the stand. It's secured. But it kind of defeats the purpose. I would like to kind of leave a lot of the stuff, like the whole bag. It all depends how long I'm going to be sitting in the stand for, to where it's kind of just a pain in the ass, where I'd rather have it on my person, in my stand, with my harness on to be good to go. So I don't know if anybody else has had this issue or had the problem, or if you know of a harness that is made for somebody who is carrying. I would assume there would have to be. I guess you could go to like a bandolier style holster that I see some people run on a 44 mag, or a shoulder holster. But to me, that type of a holster with your your base layer, your second layer, and your third layer, if you choose to do that when you hunt, I do, that can get a little bulky, and adding something else that's going to be over all your camo, over your safety vest. I don't want to be Ralphie from Christmas Story and not be able to be mobile or comfortable in a shooting position using a shoulder harness. Bandolier might be the way to go. I don't know. But yeah, so anyways, 8 minutes of me just blabbing off. So if anybody does have any suggestions on this, or if they have the same issue, let me know. Suggestions I'm always open to. With that being said, I got shit to do. I'll catch you guys later.